Friday the 15th February. We're just having breakfast while we wait for some visitors. And then we've got a doctor's appointment for Molly. Jamie's still at school. And then we have Joseph off for half term. Hi, we're just back from the doctor's. Yeah, Molly's been given the all clear. Just need to take a while to just got to rest and take it easy. And we're in that within a couple of minutes. We're back home. We've been having a bit of pain this morning. Our mains box keeps on tripping the electricity, so we've been trying to work out what. I've worked out that it's in the kitchen, but we've been trying to work out what it is that's been tripping. But I think I found it. So that's been a bit of pain this morning. So every time we come to use something, it's been tripping the electricity. But yeah, that's this morning. We're going to have some lunch now, and we'll see what happens. I'm happy I've done some soup for Joseph, which he likes, and I've got some gluten-free chicken nuggets for Molly. Okay, see you later. Hiya, sorry, look a bit rough now. I went with Molly for a nice walk. We went down to the beach, which was lovely, and had a nice ice cream. Unfortunately, my scooter doesn't work, or I've mislaid the key, so I had to walk, which was really hard work, and has set my back off quite badly, so I've had to lay down. So it was a good walk. It was good, nice spending time with Molly, and again, you know, it was lovely down on the beach, but I'm paying for it now. Jamie's home from school. He had a really good, well, reasonable day at school. Yeah, so they're just chilling. Molly's on the phone to her FaceTiming her best friend. They've been on the phone for about FaceTiming for about half an hour, but it's good to see that she's feeling a bit better after being so ill this week. And hopefully Friday night is fish and chip night. So I'm looking forward to that. So, and it couldn't be a better night not to cook, because I'm so tired, so much pain. But never mind. I went to see the consultant on Thursday. Well, I didn't see the consultant. I saw a member of his team, and because of the medication I'm already on, that he isn't able to change my medications. I've got to actually see the consultant, so they've got a new consultant, so they're going to put me down to see them, and hopefully jiggle my medicines around to get a bit more relief, because it's not great at the moment. But just trying to carry on. Everything aches. Oops, sorry, can't see you. Everything aches. I've got pain from the top of my neck, and it goes down the back of my legs, which isn't great at times. And struggling to sleep, so it's all a bit not great. So I can't wait to get that appointment to get my meds changed, because I've been waiting for it for about 6 weeks already to have this appointment, because the GPs weren't keen to prescribe anything else, because it's out of their remix and that drugs and what I'm on, and they gave me a short emergency dose, because I normally have diazepam. They've given me a different type, but yeah, so it's not great, but they have taught me how to use my medication a bit more, because I was taken off. I'm not allowed to have diazepam that much now, because I've been on it too much and it's addictive and everything. But after talking to the doctor the other day, I'm still allowed to take it when my muscles go into complete spasms, and I'm allowed to take one and then take one 20 minutes later, which is a relief, because if it goes like that and I can't relieve it, I do have to take diazepam. I knew that anyway, but not that I could take another one 20 minutes later. It's a trip to hospital until they can sort of get it under control, which is a pain. Not great for children, especially 3 autistic children with extreme anxiety, because there's nothing more that brings on their anxiety is worrying about me. Molly gets extremely worried when I'm not well. Jamie doesn't like the sound of an ambulance coming to her house, which is not great, and there's no other way of transporting me when my back is in for pain. I can't get anywhere without me. The last house we lived in was like a 2 up, 2 down, and they had the gas and air literally. I had to take it mouthful every step before I moved. So it's been there like trying to guide me. It was quite I should imagine it was quite a bit to see. But I don't want to go through that any more times than I have to, so I'd rather get my medicine under control, which would be a lot better. Anyway, I'm going to show you when we get our fish and chips, because it's so nice. Hiya, as you can probably see, I'm wearing different clothes. This is Saturday morning, so I didn't get around to finishing the video yesterday. So I'll just give you a rough one. We didn't actually have fish and chips. I had to cook tea, even though it felt really rough, but Jeff did offer to help, but stubborn on me, carried on as I normally do. I don't like to give in on things because I feel like I failed, so I'm sure a few of you can understand that. Then over dinner it was quite hard because there was a lot of Jamie was going to an event with Scouts, well, the Explorers, which is his section, to do bowling and everything, and Molly I think she wanted to go, but anxiety was there sort of holding her back and didn't know how to feel, and we had a little bit of a meltdown for both of them, which put a bit of a downer on what's been a pretty good day. But they did manage to sort themselves out, and they all went out with Jeff. Jamie went and did bowling with some of the others, and Molly went and did some laser storm with Jeff, and she won. So they came back and they had a really good time. Yeah, I must admit I just spent the evening chilling on the sofa because I felt so rough and went to bed quite early. But yeah, it turned out to be quite a good day. And it was a big achievement for Molly to go over to Ride to do bowling, and they're going to agree to meet up with the Explorers every week. And do bowling, I think, every week, which would be good fun. So, in case you guys don't know, the Explorer section is above the Scouts. In the Scouting movement, you've got Beavers, 5 3/4 to 8, and you've got Cubs, 8 to 10. Then you go Scouts 10 to 14, and when you get 14 to 25, I think it is, you can do Explorers. But you also train to be a young leader, which is helping in one of the other groups, which is what Jamie does. And Molly's a young leader and Explorer. She just hasn't been for quite a while because of how she has been, where she's been ill. So, yeah, so they had a good evening, and I was really proud of Molly, proud of Jamie. I just wish we didn't have the meltdown before. It was just communication struggles. Sometimes with autism, it's so hard for them to communicate what you and I can say. Well, I suppose we don't always say because we get angry ourselves, but it was just a lack of not being able to communicate that she wanted to go, but unable to do it with anxiety. And the same with Jamie. Jamie didn't understand, but they can't communicate properly, which meant that they had a meltdown, which is quite common with autistic children, which I'm sure you know. Anyway, that's the end of the blog from yesterday, which I'm finishing today on Saturday. So if you like it, please subscribe, And I'll look forward to you in my next video.